appreciate it. All right.
Can you tell us what your first job was?
My very first job was at a ski resort. I worked in the cafeteria. I was 12 years old. Yeah, cleaned off tables, but a fun way to start my job. Luckily, my sister and brother worked at the same place.
Nailed it.
From my perspective, equity, diversity, inclusion, creating an environment in which people can be their best selves has really never been more important. There are untold number of studies that demonstrate that diverse groups can do a far better job in solving complex problems than homogenous groups. Many of us are facing challenges that we've never seen before in our career, and so bringing the very best talent, ideas to bear in very complex problem solving inside organizations. It's certainly important to investing, but I think you can make that argument in any organization around the world. I would say start with inclusion and seek diversity as an outcome of your efforts, and continue to engage in those cultural efforts to build your community, to create equitable talent practices. There's lots of things that you can undertake that ultimately will lead you to having a more diverse workforce, creating outreach to communities outside of your organization that will be the sources of those talent. The other thing that I would really point to is to look at data. So understanding the complexion of your organization, and which hopefully reflects the communities in which we operate very, very well, and then understanding the experiences that diverse individuals across your organization have, whether that be through traditional survey means, but hopefully over time, simply by having conversations with individuals, and how you need to tweak your organization in order to create this crucible where diversity really does become its best version of itself, that you really do harness the power of diversity. As you mature as an organization, if you're trying to create an inclusive environment, it's critical that you be open to learning all the time. And what's really important there is that the learning be a two-way street. So people often think about mentorship and apprenticeship as a hierarchical thing, and I couldn't disagree more. I think you learn as much from your mentees or from the people who work for you as they do from you, potentially even more. And that open culture of listening is a fundamental foundation to an inclusive environment. It's about hearing people, understanding what's important to them, seeing the world through their eyes, being able to harness their ideas that really propels an organization forward. Take the opportunity daily to learn from the interactions that we have with one another, not just wait for the big learning program that comes once a year or once every couple of years, but what can I take away from this interaction with this individual that's going to make me better at my job, that's going to give me a more fulfilling experience as an employee here, and that's going to attribute to the success of the organization. The advice that I give to people is to invest in your learning and development, to take advantage of all of those things that your organization offers to you, so that you can continue to grow and learn and develop and be better wherever you may ultimately find yourself working, because that in itself is an insurance policy against potentially bad things that could happen inside any organization at some point in time. But for organizations, the thing that you have to give employees is clarity on where you are going. What's the strategic direction of the organization? What are the things that are happening in the market at a given point in time that are impacting your organization that were expected or unexpected, and how you are responding to them? Because I think information is power in an uncertain world, whether that be inside an organization, inside a community. Understanding what's going on and where and how people are responding to it is going to be critical to be able to give me as a member of that organization community, the assurance that I need to be able to make my own plans and move forward.